Dozens of nationalities can be found providing assistance to people caught in crises around the world. They are doctors, nurses, logistics experts, administrators, epidemiologists, laboratory technicians, mental health professionals, and others who work together in accordance with MSF's guiding principles of humanitarian action in medical ethics. The organization received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1999. Thank you so much, Doctors Without Borders, and everything you do. That being said, are you folks hyped for Invictus? Because I'm getting word that Dode is ready to work his magic. Take it away, Dode.
All right, welcome to Invictus. This is a Super Mario World ROM hack created by Juzcook, who is standing right here behind me. Released.
Yeah, it does.
Released just last October. It's actually already been in a number of marathons, so let's take it away. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so Couch, you want to introduce yourselves?
All right, so I'm Juz, I created this.
I'm NobleTofu.
I'm Arisendead, I speedran this too.
All right. So right off the bat here in level 1, we have a trick that saves 4 seconds, but it's super precise.
Really precise.
It's really cool looking.
I think LinkedIn found this.
Nice.
First try.
First try. No problem.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Oh, let's do it again. Oh well.
You can only do it once.
You know, first try is all that matters.
Yeah.
So even though this is the very first level of the game, this was actually the very final level that I built when I made the hack.
It actually worked out well that way, because it's like the perfect difficulty for people to get into. It's like, do you really want to go through this? Is this what you want to do?
There might have been some minor inspiration from other games.
Yeah.
I think a big thing about ROM games when you speedrun them is the first level. The first level it really determines.
All right, we're not going over it.
All right. Oh, we called it. Let's just reset. Reset the run.
But I was saying the first run of a ROM game, like it really determines like the speed run, because if the first level is not super enjoyable, it just makes it feel like you're dragging through your feet.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, and this is such a fun first level.
There are a lot of things that you don't see in the normal games as well, like these platforms that rise up. And we've got checkpoint.
And the
Why isn't he touching the checkpoint?
He doesn't need it.
He don't need checkpoint.
Yeah.
So checkpoints in this game are kind of irrelevant because you automatically get one every time you enter a new sub-level.
Why would you destroy the magic?
No immersion anymore.
Except in this version, Juz made it harder.
Yeah. There you go.
This is the harder version.
Yeah, I think most updates nerf things, don't they?
No, I think you made it harder overall.
And we're out of level 1.
There we go.
Very nice. So, Juz, how long did it take you to make this game?
I spent all of my spare time in about 9 months building this, outside of school and work and everything else going on.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact, tech-wise on this, all of those blocks that got minus and plus signs actually speed up and slow down the snake block that you're going to be traveling through this entire level with. So that's a really cool mechanic that we see in this level that I wanted to point out to people.
I do think it's more fair that it shows you that, yeah.
Yeah. It's not just, oh, rip, I'm dead.
And Dode skipping ahead.
Yep.
Doesn't save any time, but yeah, just Dode things.
It's just a swag maneuver.
All right, there's a little strat here that can save like 2 frames.
Oh, and he gets
Not P-speed.
Still hit the block, yeah. It's worth mentioning there are no hidden blocks in this game.
Not one.
Not one, no.
Not one.
No kinds of blocks.
But I made up for them with flying coin blocks.
Yeah.
This is the original idea.
They are equally as evil.
Some of them are, yeah. A little bit of juggling to free the saw, kick the block, bounce on the saw, and then you have to maintain your slide to win.
That's level 2?
Yeah, that's level 2.
He didn't need the checkpoint.
Yeah, no checkpoint used.
There's a checkpoint.
Oh.
Why doesn't he get the checkpoint?
I actually really like this level coming up right here. It's titled 1 by 1.
Yep. That's actually a Foo Fighters reference, yeah.
A Foo Fighters reference.
Oh.
Didn't you reference a lot of bands in this?
Yeah, some of the levels, some.
Some of the levels.
One frame
Skip
trick.
that room.
Key jumps.
Yeah.
Key jump, one frame trick right off the bat.
It's marathon safe.
Yep.
I should have known when I put that there. Oh, here we go.
Another key jump.
You find a key, you have to do it.
Yeah, you just have to.
Side part coming up.
Yep. The one cycle for this is actually really risky, so.
You gotta feel the rhythm.
If you don't go fast
And
enough,
then
you're dead.
the blind playthrough of this part was so much fun.
Especially this part right
It's
here.
gotta be a checkpoint, right? Oh.
Got it.
You might actually need that one.
Imagine 3 hours getting yourself there and then realizing that's a fast platform.
All right, I'm going to do something illegal here.
Oh, no.
Are we going?
no.
Oh, lava swim.
He did it. He did it. He wore
It's
his
actually
fireproof
really
pants.
precise.
Yeah, it's really easy to die right there. I've died many
yeah.
times.
This is the we call this the clock room. It involves 3 laps.
I'm never going to unsee it now.
I can't imagine why you've called it a clock, because it's a bar, not a...
Yeah, well.
Well, Australia's different.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Probably not a bad time to get a donation in here.
All right, sounds good. Well, we do have $25 from Silly Mel that says, today's my first day watching a GDQ live. Congrats to #OneTilemen for winning the blind ROM hack race. Good luck on the Invictus run, Dode. My donation goes towards saving Yoshi in Grand Pooh World 2.
So it should be noted that this level is exclusive to 100%.
Yes.
It's a secret. Secret.
And it looks really easy getting through all of this. Dode makes this entire game just look like cake, but really a lot of this stuff is extremely hard.
He
Crazy
came
different.
so close to hitting that muncher.
I played that the other day, and even I hit it. Yeah.
So with it being 100%, we also have to get this Switch Palace here.
It is a banger.
This level's a pain.
Oh, I've never seen anyone do that before.
But now you have.
Oh.
He's not meant to do it like that.
Dode's cheating. Okay.
I mean, task works 100% of the time.
Yeah. This is like one of the hardest parts in this entire section. That ending right
Oh,
there.
there you go.
Right through that pipe.
Very nice.
All right, moment of truth.
Yep. Most important part of the game.
Little
Can
troll
he
there.
shell jump?
Oh, he cannot. He cannot. Commentator's courtesy.
That's literally called commentator's curse.
Yeah, it happened.
Missing shell jumps in 2019.
Who
Right.
even does that?
Right. Apparently Task.
Didn't Bob die 3 times to that on his first playthrough?
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, let's not talk about first playthroughs. People will find clips. Let's try this again. Most important part of the game. Can it be done? And
There. Oh!
got it.
Can you die after that?
You
Is that a
cannot.
known thing?
You can't.
You can't?
No, I've tried.
He's tried to.
I've never risked it.
Very nice, yeah.
I tried to break your game.
I'll trade a death for a yump any day.
The death yump.
All right, we have to return back into the sewer this time and go a different route.
Now we get to see the layer 2 scroll and the smashing water. And water physics in Mario World are a little tricky, so this whole level is very impressive with how easy he's going to make it look to get through this, because it's not easy at all.
One thing I would say that I really love about Invictus is like every level has its own pace. Like the previous level, he had to just go, go, go. And here you have to be very patient when you go throughout the level.
Yeah, it's a little hard to make a level that goes fast when using this mechanic.
Yeah.
This song was ported by like one of the best Super Mario World ROM hackers of all time. So shout outs to World Peace.
Nope.
This level is also very inspired by Nexus level that is featured in Glitchcat World.
Nexus. I feel like I've heard that name before.
Yeah. So we're out of the slow part now.
All right.
Let's heat up a little bit.
We have a checkpoint, don't worry.
No, we don't need it.
Why do I even put them there?
I thought you wasted your time, but
They're mostly there for hope.
It's Titan chat.
Yeah.
that works. That works.
So if you look, this level is actually auto-scrolling progressively faster.
This is extremely precise. You don't get it just right.
You need a good bounce on that piranha or you're not going to get it.
Yeah. Right side of that piranha is usually the best place to hit it.
Janky hackmate.
Janky. Oi! Janky hackmate.
There it is.
It had to be said.
I'm sure it won't be the last time.
Now I don't have to worry about Tammy hitting me back with a donation with it. Shoutouts to Ryukar.
Very nice.
Nice.
Ryu would have beaten this by now.
Yeah, he sure would have.
At least 80%.
Should have never taught him how to key jump.
All right, this is one of my favorite levels in the hack. You just don't stop moving, and it's great.
I think there's only one enemy in this whole level.
Well, the sprites are enemy.
I can't imagine what enemy that is.
Spikes.
Dorito chips.
Oh.
So if you look, all the thwomps, or at least most thwomps, they have an arrow kind of directing you on where they're going to go. At least most do.
So most of those didn't have arrows originally, and then testers told me, this is silly, put arrows.
Yeah.
I didn't notice the arrows. Who pays attention to that stuff?
What was your final time on this game?
Oof. I'm glad that happened because now we're going to redirect this conversation somewhere else. 78 hours on my first playthrough. Very long time. This game broke me. That's what I mean by saying that Dode goes through this so easy, makes it look amazingly simple, but really it's not at all. It's incredibly hard.
Yeah.
A lot of people think the end of the levels are there, but it's not. It's just more level.
Yep.
Really tight part coming up.
And the one side.
That was never intended to go that quick.
Nice, yeah.
And he nails it.
First boss.
So I didn't make any of the bosses in this game. This was actually made by Why Not.
Oh no, I'm death.
Yep.
He coded his own ASM for this, where every jump, the platform that you can land on will change to the other side. And normally there's only ever 4 of these Resnors, but in this one there's 5.
Yeah, the bosses in this game are really, really good.
Oof. Still save it.
But after the first cycle, it's just hard.
It is, yeah.
It's impossible.
There's also no RNG in this fight, or in the entire hack. Except for Hammer Brothers.
I got like the Berserk Resnors going now.
Yeah.
Good thing you got the checkpoint.
What checkpoint?
Wait, this level didn't have one? Whoops. Every hack needs a 1.2.
There we go.
Very nice. Is he going to go for it?
Always.
Oh, and the swag jump.
The swag. Oh my goodness. I didn't think he was going to make it.
I love that boss fight.
That's a good boss.
The next level's built entirely around fast-moving pipes, and it's a lot of people's favorite level.
Definitely a crowd favorite.
Yeah.
But it's also a nightmare. Mario's nightmare.
You do feel like a bit of a hero when you're skipping the pipes already.
Whoa, I've never seen that either.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually took that from Ryu.
Taken from Ryu.
So quickly through this and so many precise movements. The slightest miscalculation and you're dead. Something's going to just fall on your head.
Yeah, you really don't want to blink because everything just happens so fast.
You cannot wait around. There's something that'll kill you in every single spot. Yeah. Like, don't sit on this block.
Yes, you will die. I learned.
It's like I was saying earlier about the pacing. Every level really has its
Still
own.
skipping them.
Yeah, Go figure, right?
First midway.
Pick a pipe.
You go
There's
down
a little bit
the
of
wrong
Mario
pipe
Maker
and you're
influence.
dead. It goes to the ground instead of where you need to be.
Apparently what I do here isn't intended.
This is not intended. You meant to use both platforms twice.
Oh, see, I guess I do it.
I think I've seen 2 people do that.
I do that.
I would say that's my strat. So I do.
Harness jump.
Oh,
Ooh,
all right, let's go.
Nice.
Don't look out!
Oh. How scary.
Oh, also if you wait right there. That's one kill.
That got
that is
so many
hungry
people. So many people.
The hungry thwomp.
I think I've seen one person not die to that on their blind playthrough. And everyone else said, I knew it.
Was I that one person? I didn't die.
No, didn't you die?
No.
Maybe there's two.
I got lucky.
All right, this next level is inspired by a Brazilian ROM hacker who made a 96 exit hack of one-room levels, and it's really fun.
Yeah, Naro Google.
Will we hear the melody of shame?
Let's find out.
Ooh. If he's in the level too long, the song will play us a Mario World melody.
It's a really good melody, but if you hear it, it means you've died too many times. And he's in the 3rd of 4th rooms, so it looks like he's probably gonna skip it. Oh.
One-shotting this level is actually really, really
Yeah, this is
impressive.
a really hard level to just one-shot the whole way through.
And we
He nails it.
He nails it. Just no problem whatsoever. GG.
Orb.
I think that could have been louder.
So that level is quite an easy, short one. That's a short, easy level to give people a little bit of satisfaction before I tear it away from them in this next level. Everyone loves a good water level.
This is my favorite level.
I was
Like, not even kidding. I love this level.
You didn't say that on the blind playthrough.
No.
No, he did not.
This level broke me down. I was crying. Almost literally.
You cannot hold up or down when passing those vines, or you'll grab them. So he's controlling himself. Not many people know about these dolphins either. You can just swim straight through them.
Yeah.
Janky hack.
Yep. Check
Oi.
back.
Oi. We could probably get another couple donations in.
I was just thinking that.
Sure, sounds good. Well, we have $5 from DSit7 that says, Dode clearly showing off why team #OneTileMan is superior with this run. Also, in the great wisdom of Carl Sagan, Yoshis are tools to be used and discarded. We also have a $250 donation from Osu Mario Kart Man.
Hey, Osu. Thank you.
That says, so proud of the Kaizo SMW community for the recent advances in the past couple of years. And that blind race was amazing. Congratulations to both teams, level creators, testers, producers, coders, and graphic designers that made it all possible. It was absolutely amazing. Good luck with Invictus, Dode, and with GPW2 later on, Mitch. #OneTileMen.
Big oof. Big oof. A lot of time wasted when you die in this level.
There's a little bit of inspiration from Storks, which is another Kaizo game that features a lot of these spinning fish. But I took it into overdrive in the next section, and most people in their playthrough, they finally get there and go, "Is it not over? When does it end?"
When does it end?
I think that was the biggest complaint everybody had towards you with this level was, it's good, but when does it finish? I'm done with it.
Is it good?
I remember when I first got to this room, my mouth just dropped for how fast these fish are moving.
It's scary. When you don't know what you're doing, you'll die there for hours.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to wait. This game is mostly designed to go fast, and if you do sit around and wait, it's mostly it's gonna bite you.
Yeah, this is one of the scariest parts on the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, shout outs to the Spudfish.
Oh, Spud the
nice.
fish.
Spud the fish. GG's, Dode.
Always a relief to be out of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you can get out of that level without a death, it's a good run.
I'd say it's like the combination of that level and the following couple
this
levels
level right here,
that
yeah.
they really show like the increase in difficulty.
Yeah, there's a cluster of tricky ones.
Are you gonna do my one cycle? Nobody does my one cycle.
There's a reason no one does your one cycle.
But it's so swag.
This was definitely Arisen's level. He routed a really, really cool speedrunner for this.
Oh, it's so hard though, and it's so easy to die, and so many hundreds of hours wasted dying to this level and resetting my console.
So when it came to like your inspiration for making this, I remember we were talking a while ago. You said you like almost designed this game to be like for a speed run, and you said you actually tried designing it to be fun to watch.
Yeah, so there's a lot of variety. I tried to make every level a little bit different, and by bringing in stuff that's not in the vanilla game, I tried to sort of tame people into liking it. Because as soon as people found out that I was making something with a lot of custom stuff, they go, "Oh, I don't like that." So I really held back, and that's the one fishing
scary
game
part.
in the
I'm
whole
gonna do a
game.
strat here to skip this checkpoint room. I don't actually have a checkpoint yet.
This is a one frame. If
Maybe.
This is one you probably want
There
to
it
get,
is.
but
Oh,
yeah, he's
there it
there.
goes. Got it.
Got it.
That's a lot harder than it looks. To do it that fast, anyway.
It's also really bad when you do that and you die, because then you
Yeah.
start over again.
So this is a custom area that always sits beneath Mario. So you really don't need to think about where it is. You just need to focus on what Mario's doing.
Yeah.
What were you
It's
thinking
so
when you made
funky.
this? Like, really, this is horrible.
There are some. Oh, there are some.
Oi!
That's what I was asking. Why did you make
Say it.
this? It's
Just say
horrible.
it.
Janky hot mate.
Janky hat.
Oi!
Oi.
So this next part coming up is going to confuse everyone. Yeah, these don't exist.
If the ones that spawn on the screen will kill you. If they spawn off screen, you can just go straight through them.
Yeah.
Also, that eerie.
Yeah, that
bomb.
invisible area. Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
GG's. It's a
there's
hard
pipe.
level.
There's pipe.
Oh,
Not a
safe,
pipe.
safe.
I'm not going to the pipe.
Yeah, that pipe in the first playthrough got everybody confused. The clips on that pipe were hilarious, and it's just visual. It scared
It's
me.
so scary.
Background.
You've spent 4 hours trying to get to that pipe. And you see another pipe.
Ooh, die tree. This sounds familiar.
Yeah, I had someone in chat say one day, why would you call a level the tree? This is using another custom wrap mechanic. So you can, when you make a sky tree level, it's hard to make something that's a bit original now. It's all been done. A lot of people have made a sky tree, and you want to do something a little bit fresh. So I thought, hey, let's add a wrap to it, and we just did something similar.
Let's add throw blocks that hit a one-tile gap.
It works, because now nobody wants to make them anymore, hopefully.
And these levels usually end with one solid block at the top that you need to hit in time, but they drop things on you. So I just tried to scare the player into trolling themselves.
Oh, and it got the one cycle in the pipe. That's nice. That's nice right there.
One chance to jump up there.
Fun fact, if you miss that midway, it's the only midway in the game that matters that you
That's
grab.
Yep.
It will not save, and I somehow
I don't think
managed
you
to
can
miss it.
actually miss it.
I did. I did.
Of course we did.
Of course, Arisen did.
I was not happy about it either. I was mad.
So you can actually press down to grab vines, well, except better.
Yep. Probably do another donation.
Yeah.
It'd be a good time for donation.
All right, great, sounds good. Well, we have a $25 donation from Max197 that says, let's reach this 1 million. P.S. Can I get a big hype? Yeah, we're closing in, Max. We only have about
Nice.
40,000 to go if we want to hit that 1 million mark by the end of tonight. So let's go.
Very, very clean ending.
Time for another donation?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, we have $25 from Nembona that says, as a Kaizo level creator, I'm so glad to see the Kaizo community represented again at a GDQ event. And for Dode to be completing Invictus in less than 1/10 of a time, it took me to clear 4 levels of it. Shout outs to Arisendead on the couch for encouraging my level making. Money goes to his choice.
Secret. Well, I'll just pass it to Dode. Dode can choose whatever he wants for that, because I don't know what to choose. If you give me a choice, I'm not going to be able to do it. I live the oof life. ADHD is not fun. Ooh.
So this level is actually another secret exit to get the other Switch Palace required to do all exits for this game.
Wasn't there only supposed to be an all-exit run? What happened with that, Juz?
You know, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, you know, there's only one reason that we actually have any percent as a category, and that person is sitting in this room right now. I don't want
Yes.
to point any fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these exits right here are also optional for any percent completion.
This level's very hard.
This level's very fun.
A lot of people like shell levels and doing shell jumps, and I tried to avoid that. So I tried to make a shell level that didn't have a shell jump in it.
Oh, that's interesting.
And that's what this
I
level is.
didn't know that.
And this is a ripper song.
It's a really good song. This is the level that caused me to stop running 100%. Nice.
Last trick coming up.
Only one of these is not a double hit.
Ooh. Now the second real part of the is about to come up.
There's always long hallways of death at the end of a Switch Palace. This one's got 5 of them.
Why 5?
What? Most games will only have 1, so you go back in the pipe and you're like, oh, there's the real exit.
He didn't think anyone was actually going to speedrun it.
Awesome. That info box has level scrub test. I guess we have to go with.
We should have got Rhea to run this, Mike.
We didn't get the double jump. I expect to see some emotes in chat.
All right, and then back to the snow level.
I just love hearing about the creative process of these levels. Like, where did you find like that mark to call off the chocolate and keep it vanilla and vice versa?
It was originally going to be a lot more chocolate, and then people said, no, I'm not going to play that.
Wow.
So I held back. That is a really hard jump.
It is very hard. Probably the hardest jump in the game for sure. Oh.
Actually, that one is deceptively hard as well.
Yeah.
It gets in your head, yeah. When you jump from a high place down to a lower gap, it is tough.
Yeah, if you look really close, that these Koopas have little sweaters on, and Dode's just ruthlessly killing them.
No compassion.
They had it coming.
Really tough to get through some of this though sometimes, because one mistake gets you with that muscle memory to the point that you keep making that same mistake over and over again. A lot of people don't think about that.
That's probably another good time for a donation. If we have a donation.
We ran out of donations.
All right, well, we have $10 from Laura Stars that says, #OneTileMen. I just wanted to say that all 8 Kaizo Razors did amazingly, as well as everyone who was involved in putting it together. I am so proud to be part of such an amazing and kind community.
Laura, you just lost mod.
Yeah, you're done for.
3rd time's a charm.
Nice.
GG.
Ride the snake lock.
Ooh.
With ice.
And there he goes.
Yep.
Why'd you do it?
No midway. We're gonna be in trouble now.
Dode Edition shouldn't even have them.
So this second half is a really cool little thing. You'll recognize these little penguins. They're actually from SMW2, right?
Yeah, Yoshi's Island.
Bumpty.
Bumpty?
A little bumpty.
Penguin.
They hit you and you fly across the screen.
I've made them to be friendly, but they're not so friendly.
No.
This next one's not friendly. No.
Neither is the last one that you added. Completely unacceptable.
He's not friendly.
Oh my god. Oh, very nice.
It's really sketchy when you mess that up because it doesn't always line up with the Koopa, and so sometimes you won't make that.
This is all new. I just wanted to keep Dode on his toes.
Yep, this is.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Rochester. He came up with the strat for that.
That's amazing because that scares me every time. GG's.
We didn't need the checkpoint.
Yep. This level.
I think this level is a player least favorite.
That's what I thought it would be when I made it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, at least you're honest with yourself.
Tofu, how do I do this cool tech that Dode's doing?
So if you look, Mario actually has moon shoes, right? And it gives him a second jump. He had to go through a lot of trouble to actually unlock this in a standard Mario game.
Yeah.
Is that the lore, is it?
I think so.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it like 30 times you have to beat it before you get it?
You have to beat Mario World 100 times without dying, and then you unlock the moon shoes, and if you look, he's got a double jump. And this is a mechanic that you need for the whole game.
Because I really needed that when I played through this the first time. I couldn't figure it out.
Oh.
Ooh. That was a clutch save. You have no idea how impressive that is.
I don't think anyone else goes for that.
Uh-oh. Wow.
That was
Very well
incredible.
done.
Yeah,
That was
very well done.
This part of the level was actually made before the first half, but I wanted to teach the double jump mechanic a little bit better.
I love this level. Like, the way you were able to utilize, like, the obstacles to need that double jump is just so creative.
Oh. Ooh.
That's not jank.
Really?
Oi! Oi! I hope this Oi meme carries into every other game.
I agree. It needs to.
The hardest part of this level is still coming up.
Yeah, he's got to go through a vertical pipe.
Yeah.
If you know anything about vertical pipes, they're the worst thing.
If anyone's making a game like this and they want to make it harder, double the difficulty, add vertical pipes.
Oh, and he first tried it.
He didn't have any problems doing it at all. It was nuts.
He moonwalked.
Yeah.
It's those moon shoes.
Those moon shoes are amazing. Also, don't listen to Juz. Don't put vertical pipes in that situation. I gotta make sure people know. You're giving them bad advice.
This level has a vertical screen wrap.
This level is very cool.
I decided a VVVVVV song would be well suited.
V.
One more V.
One more V.
Forgot a crew member. This was ported by Dan the VP.
Shout outs to Dan.
Shout outs to Dan. We have any more donations?
Right there. Ooh.
Oh, absolutely. We have a $500 donation from Mr. Mighty Mouse.
Mr. Mighty Mouse.
In the crowd.
They have to say, shout out to Dode, Mitch, and all the amazing Mario players here today. You've done so much for charity.
Nice.
Another
Very
vertical pipe.
Just working through this, no problem.
Yeah, isn't there like 3 vertical pipes in this section?
2, I think.
This is a very big run killer.
This room again was the first room I made with the mechanic. And then I thought, nah, we need to make it easier.
One more.
Yep.
And, no problem.
It's pretty hard to miss.
Nails it.
Freaking Ha made this boss.
Yo, shout outs to Freakin' Ha. Make sure you follow him on Twitch as well, please.
Yeah, that's twitch.tv/freaking_ha.
Yeah, _ha.
He's my favorite streamer.
He is amazing.
Yeah.
Their content is gold.
Yeah. So this boss is almost dead, but this is the second boss in the game, and it's done.
It's over.
Wow.
And look at the swag.
That's the swag.
I myself haven't even seen that. That's
like
amazing.
frame perfect.
That's very, very nice.
Swag.
We're now out of the main game and we're going into the final world of all the tougher levels.
This is where any percent is, I think.
So I don't technically have to do this trick.
I'm glad you are. I'm really glad you're showing this.
But dude, there's a bridge right there for you.
Who uses bridges in 2019? We got
I do have
keys.
to get this exit because it is 100%.
Nice.
Secret.
Cherish that one up.
I guess we'll show off. So this next trick that I'm going to show off is required if you want to do any percent and skip those 5 levels.
This is why nobody runs any percent.
So the Switch Palaces gave us a bridge to just cross right here. But we don't actually need it.
Yeah, Dode has like this fascination with keys.
There it is.
Wow.
And that is the any percent
Imagine
skip.
feeling.
I know. Imagine there being a ceiling there.
I pulled a panga.
Yeah. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why we have 2 categories in this game.
I heard they patched that in Mario Maker 2.
Kamek Woods, Juz, tell us about how janky this level was before the update.
It wasn't janky, just needed to do it better.
Oh, well, I disagree. This is actually the first time, am I right, that we see Kamek?
This is, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so this level is built around a mechanic. You'll see Kamek fly through the back screen, and then he goes, and you actually have to use him as an obstacle to progress through the level. And the only thing you need to know about Kamek is that he is Bowser's adoptive grandfather.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, that's legitimately Nintendo lore.
Didn't know that.
In SMW2, he has, baby Bowser. Yeah.
Disappointed.
I didn't come here to learn things.
Yeah.
Learning's good.
So these Buzzy Beetles, they are also chocolate.
Also chocolate, straight out of Mario 3?
So this level is like twice the chocolate.
Yeah.
I like it.
Because this is an auto scroll, they'll always spawn correctly. So as long as you play the level the same way, it'll always work out.
Yeah. I mean, every Kaizo level is basically an auto scroller if you just go fast enough.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very deep, Tofu.
Yeah,
Deep.
I know.
Who wants to go slow in a speedrun? That's why we don't like to wait.
Ooh. We can blame Kaiser Man for that. He made that. That's right.
Hashtag blame Kaiser Man.
Nice hitbox.
I don't know if you heard that, but the crowd screamed, "Oi!"
Oi. Keeping memes alive.
Nah, this hack is just so well done. Like, I don't think it really, like, you can do justice with words. Like, this hack is definitely, like, considered a ROM game that that kind of revolutionized Kaizo for sure.
Yeah, you did a really good job putting aspects from all these different games together and making one game.
It wasn't the first chocolate Kaiser game, but most of the others were so chocolate that people were scared to play them.
Yeah. This one, like, really put the spotlight on chocolate, I think.
Yeah.
So the next few levels all kind of come together in the final level, and Juz really teaches you like one trick at a time. So here I'm able to control these switches with the triggers.
So these on-off blocks are completely controlled by Dode. Do you use L or R, Dode?
R.
I use L.
Good man.
Dode's the normal one, yeah.
We could probably go with another donation.
All right, sounds good. Well, we have $10 from Nathu that says,
Thank you.
"My good friend Juz, I'm writing you this letter. Your hack is janky. Can you please just do better?"
Ooh,
Hashtag
nice.
one tile men.
Nice.
Poetic.
You just got Stacy.
Yoshi catches are difficult, so I put them in your control.
Skipping the checkpoint.
Yep, another checkpoint missed. I need to learn these strats. No wonder I don't have world record anymore.
We go for another donation.
All right, sounds great. Well, we have $50 from Fens that says, "My first time donating to a GDQ. Been watching what I can of it and having a blast. It's great to see all the runners and streamers playing. Keep up the great work. Pog."
Very nice getting through that section as well.
Wow, very close.
That was good.
You gotta be careful. You could still die.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Why?
Testing fate.
Always.
Absolute power. This level's a
So this is using a mechanic by a creator called Morsel, where you can change your type of jump in midair.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun things you can do with it.
It's a very hard level.
And as you can tell, Doe's gonna have a bad time.
This is the easy section.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the easy section.
This is the easy section.
This is the easiest.
Okay.
And this is the fun section.
That's a matter of opinion. It's so awesome just to watch somebody else play through this and know that
Oh, you can save it.
I'm not the only one,
save.
and neither is anybody else who's played this that's struggled with this. This is the hardest part of the entire game.
Yeah.
This is probably the second hardest level in the game to one-shot for sure. And Doe just did
No problems.
Yeah. I've seen people spend 10 plus hours on that one section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you look closely, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see that these ball and chain are moving back and forth. This is known as the floss boss.
A floss boss does. This is floss boss.
Yeah,
Tell me how that looks like that.
you swing your arms back and forth. Like, because you're such a huge fan of Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Shoutouts to Fortnite.
Is that when you're flossing your teeth or someone else's teeth?
No, it's the dance.
It's
the dance.
What is the dance?
You've never, Arisen, show us.
I can't do the dance.
Yeah, you have to show us.
I can't do the
You told
dance.
me before you would do the dance.
No, I
do the dance.
Tofu, you said you were gonna do it.
Okay.
Do the dance.
So it's like I'm
Do
doing
the
this.
dance.
No, should I put this for charity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what?
You know what? Yeah. If you want to see Tofu do the dance, let's get $100 in dollars.
Yeah, $100 donation, and I'll do the.
And we'll do
floss.
the dance.
Look, Mario's flossing right now.
Oh.
See?
We don't do that in Australia.
I don't know how the dance goes.
Yeah.
I have no problems doing the dance.
So, Cover, if you could let us know if they get that donation for the floss incentive.
All right, sounds good. We'll be watching for that, man.
This level is straight and strictly platforming. This is just a very, very fun, fast-paced level. That's
Every hack needs an Ultra Star.
yeah.
I love
This
the
is not it.
music. I love the music for this level. It's just such a tie back to 64.
It's also really well sampled.
It sounds very good, especially in these headphones that I'm listening to.
Oh yeah.
This is actually the only level that actually doesn't even have a checkpoint through the whole thing, too. For real this time, though. Like, not like, no joking around. Is
Another.
He's gonna go for
get
it?
it?
Oh, he goes for it.
The bullies.
That was very close.
That was really close. He almost didn't jump.
If that thing hits you and then you try and jump, you're actually pushed so far beyond the speed that Mario can jump and you just fall in the lava.
Yep, and you're dead.
We might
And he
have had
got
the glitch.
No overworld
no
glitch.
glitch.
That must have been close.
Yeah.
So this is the last level, and the last few levels all kind of come together here. It's really cool.
This is where we get to see all the mechanics utilized together. in
This
one
is
sitting.
going to have the LR triggered on-off switches, and he can change his jump type in the air. But he has to do it all at the same time.
You did a really good job of making sure that the player understood how to do both individually and then combine them together.
That's the only way to make it fun.
Yeah, definitely. I think people underestimate that, like that. You using a level to teach a mechanic that you put later. It's just so smart.
It was very, very.
This is one of my favorite parts of the whole game because on the blind playthrough, everyone gets here and they go, "Oh no, what have you done?"
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I stopped streaming when I got here.
Time for a quick donation.
Yes.
Well, we have $100 from Natters, and all Natters has to say is floss.
All right.
Floss. Let's be a tofu.
Okay, I've never. Okay, hold on. It's like one. Like.
I just have to say that was really awesome because you actually pulled in multiple donations of $100.
Does that mean I gotta do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, we have one from Shuttles that says, "Tofu, do the dance." Fate37 says, "And
So we
floss."
can see what I see right now.
Just said there were no Kaiser blocks in this game.
Don't you dare do it.
Oh, you're busted.
Plural.
Hey. You lied to
Shout out
us
to
all.
Hero Soft for the beautiful portrait.
And
All
shout
right,
out
this is
to
the final boss.
Yeah, this is Kaiser Man's evil genius. I created a blueprint for him. I sent it to him. He said, "Yeah, that's pretty easy. I'll make it." And then I wish I made it harder.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. All the nerfs weren't nerfs. We just made it harder.
It's such a unique boss. So you're gonna see that this boss has several phases. I believe there's 5.
I think it's 6.
Six. That's right. 6 with the final one. And if you die at all in any of them, you got to go back to the beginning.
I think
no checkpoints.
Deathless is about a minute and a half to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Originally it was going to be a lot longer, and then it just got a little bit repetitive.
It's very unlikely we're going to see a Kamek death here.
Dode's using Calco's strat here to dodge these bullets.
This is where it gets into.
Kamek is always honing in on your Y position.
One more phase to go.
And all we have to do now is grab a shell, throw it up, and
You can still die. You're not
Now we
done
got
yet. Now we're good. GG's.
yeah.
GG's.
The time will be when I enter the next level. And time.
That is a really
Good job,
solid
Dode.
time.
Good job.
42:52.
Most people run this and try to get a goal of 45 or
Yeah.
less. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
It's not an easy game. It's seriously, the amount of work that it takes to speedrun this game is incredible. I know, because I've gone through all of that hardship.
Two runners that deserve a little bit of appreciation are Ryuka and Calco, who really grinded this down and ran it at other marathons.
Yep. Calco world record of all exits, and
Ryu had an any percent with 1 death.
one death. There's
One
15
death.
seconds of time saved without any super unsafe fast strats. It's incredible.
These are the people to blame if there's anything you don't like.
Yeah. Don't forget to follow freaking_ha on Twitch.
A lot of these same people actually made levels for us when we just raced a little bit ago.
Yes.
That's right. There's a lot of crossover and the community is quite strong and bound together.
Go play a Kaizo game.
Yep.
Go play Kaizo. Go learn to play Kaizo, everybody. Seriously.
It's very easy to get into nowadays.
There's over 1,000 of these types of games out there to download and play.
We started off and we didn't have nothing, and now there's Discords and ROM hack races and all kinds of other stuff that's available. So
The ROM game
Go get in there.
races,
Yeah, the ROM game races.
The ROM game races.
But we always need more creators and more runners.
More runners, more creators, bigger community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
There's about 100 of our community sitting right behind us right now.
Yeah.
It's nuts. You guys are amazing.
This is
Every single
the
one of
biggest
you.
collection of S&W players together in one spot ever. Yeah.
So we could do a little bonus show game.
Ooh.
Rip credits.
Rip credits.
So earlier he unlocked a secret, and that secret that secret takes you to a shell summit, it's called, and basically you have to do how many shell jumps is it?
I don't know.
It's like over 100.
It depends on how many you missed.
It's over 1,000.
It's
I
a
think.
lot.
I'm just gonna go until I die.
Originally, this was actually going to unlock like a secret level that I didn't want to use in the main game, and then I was told, no, don't do that. I have to test that.
I really want
I have
to
to
see
get to the top of the tower.
I feel this is the best info box in the game.
So if he throws it too early, he can save it. If he throws it too late, he's gone.
Yeah.
And if he throws it too close to the wall, he's also gone.
A lot of people know this is Thumb Shredder.
And if you look at the top, you'll see the score of slowly climbing. He has to reach 400.
412, I think.
412. Yeah, that's the highest block count.
That's
Yeah.
And he's passed my PB.
Is this about the point where your hands start getting really tired?
Yep.
Well, you know, I've seen Dode do this one-handed, so like he's got this. Not even exaggerating. He actually did it one-handed.
Yeah, it's a thing that's happened.
This is also called a Millionaire Challenge.
Almost. Getting close.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
First try!
Oof. Yeah. Oof.
Oh my!
Best info box. Secret. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
Dode!
Dode.
Wow.
That's Invictus.
No one has done that.
Invictus. Wow!
That was incredible.
Well, that's true 100%.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. GG. Great run.
All right, give it up one more time for Dode with that run of Invictus. Yeah, that was insane. Speaking of which, we have a very exciting night for you folks. We have Grand Poo World 2 is going to be the next run coming up, going to be run by none other than Mitch Firepower. Really looking forward to that run. But speaking of which, we have a $50 donation from Rex Wrath that says, here's to the Mario community, one of the best communities on Twitch. Also, kill the Yoshis. Well, right now, for that Grand Poo World 2 Yoshi's Fate bid war that's going on, it looks like saving Yoshi is ahead by $2,000. So if you do want to see that Yoshi be barbecued alive in front of the audience, well, Mitch is going to need a little bit help with some extra donations coming in to make that happen. So get those donations in before we have to decide Yoshi's fate. That being said, we'll be back in a little bit. We're going to throw it over for an ad break from one of our sponsors. Be back in a bit, guys. All right, folks, we are back, and as we get prepared for that Grand Poo World 2 run, we are going to be throwing it over to Jay Hobbs for an interview with none other than Power Up Audio, one of our sponsors who's been working hard all week. Take it away, Jay Hobbs.
Thank you, Muffin. I am Jay Hobbs, as he said, and I'm joined by Power Up Audio. We've got Kevin, Cole, and Joey who've been here all week just helping us out, really making audio happen just all week long. So, Kevin, I first wanted to ask you, what's it like having such a glorious beard? Whoa, what did you do? Your mic's not on. What?
Are you muted?
What you... All right. We wanted to play a little prank on Kevin here, okay? Because
got him. We pranked you. Got him.
we knew Kevin would panic the most.
Well, it wasn't me back then.
I'm sorry. We had to do it. All right.
Bless.
No, but actually, you guys have been coming here for 5 years now, helping us out with audio, and it always sounds so great. So thank you all so much for that. How's it been this year, compared to some other years? Just how have things been going, basically?
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, we've received, I think, a record low negative number of tweets. So bring them on, I guess.
Yeah, it's been really good.
No, don't. It's been awesome. We've been had great feedback, and I mean, you folks here too are making great kind of small improvements yourself too. So we're kind of rolling in, relearning a little bit here and there, and it's been really smooth.
Yeah, so like now that we kind of we've been doing a lot more interstitial content and stuff, and it's just bigger events, bigger races and stuff like that. What is that like? Has that made it more interesting for you, or is it like, oh, it's so much more difficult now? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's been pretty smooth. There was one thing that I think no one at home even realized, but shout to the Fun Cannon. For his Borderlands 2 co-op involvement there. We checked the audio for runner 1, 2, and 3. That was Shockwave, Amerlin, and the Fun Cannon. And they checked audio side by each in the same environment. We just didn't realize that for the entire 3-hour run, the Fun Cannon had Amerlin's audio.
Oh no.
And he was just like, what a G. Just played it off.
Right.
And he told me after, he's like, yeah, I heard like sound cues to my right. I'd turn and be like, oh yeah, it's not my audio, my bad. Like never said anything. And I couldn't even give him Game 3's audio. We didn't even have Game 3 to give to him. So
that's a professional gamer.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks to Fun Cannon.
Yeah,
like,
can we get a round of applause for Fun Cannon? Because wow,
no sound, not
to not say anything either and just be like, oh no, I got this. I'm just too good at this game. All right, well, I did want to ask too. We've had a really big change this year in the break music that we've been playing.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of like remix stuff. So Joey and Cole, so where did that idea come from? But also just like, how does it feel to do that kind of stuff?
Actually, Kevin had the idea to curate a bunch of music, and he just sent a tweet out. And how much stuff did you get sent in, do you think?
I mean, okay, so it was a lot of kind of individual folks who send us their 1 or 2 or 15 tracks kind of thing. But I do want to give some love to Game Chops and to Pixel Mixers and the Game Brass and Relay Bros and Triforce Quartet and the hard modes. Like there's so many people that send tracks in. OC Remix curated all the SGDQ relevant tracks of their entire archive.
Whoa.
And it zipped for us, like, here you go, here it is. So we have some 2,000 tracks we're pulling from between runs right now.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
That's super cool, man. I've been loving hearing it because it's been super nice. It's been mixing things up.
That's like fun for us too.
Yeah.
So fun, of course.
Now, I did want to also ask about some upcoming stuff you guys are working on. Cole, why don't we start with you? What are some
my focuses right now? I'm doing Super Meat Boy Forever. I'm doing Grifflands, which is a clay game. It's super fun. And I am doing Subnautica Below Zero, which is an Unknown Worlds game. Yeah,
they're watching right now for sure.
Really,
no question.
To be on that one is like an honor. Yeah, it's great. It's been awesome.
How about Joey? Anything?
Well, we just finished up Cadence of Hyrule with Brace Yourself Games. It was really good. They're also doing Industries of Titan.
Yeah.
Sick game.
And Phantom Brigade. And I'm also doing Darksiders Genesis with Airship Syndicate.
Cool. Kevin, anything you want to throw?
We're still working on Tunic.
I'm looking forward to that one.
It is not in development hell. It's going very well. We're doing the Chapter 9 DLC for Celeste as well. I've been working on that. Like literally, I came down from my hotel room to do this interview. It's getting polished up right now.
All right, well, where's the flash drive with the early build?
No, it's the laptop that's your lock and key right now, definitely. And we're starting out on Darkest Dungeon 2 as well.
Awesome.
Some really exciting stuff.
I love just hearing the titles that you all work on, because it's, I mean, how many people you got working with Power Up Audio nowadays?
So it's us three. We got Jeff, my co-founder, back at home holding down the fort. And we got one more guy, Craig Barnes, who's joining us right away as well as a new employee. And Derek is kind of our honorary team member. He's a game audio guy also. Get some love for Derek, please. He does not need to be here. He's killing it right now. So I really appreciate that.
We need him.
That's really awesome, because, I mean, you guys work on so many titles, and it's just always phenomenal stuff. I did want to ask, like, what is your favorite recording you've ever done, either for a game or for something else, just that you can think of?
Well, I mean, for me, I think I've been doing audio for like maybe 5 years, and I would say only a few weeks ago I finally got a great recording of my cat.
Ooh,
it took a long time. Usually he's meowing, he's going nuts, and I'm like, let me get the gear out. He's done, nothing. But I achieved that.
That's got to be one of the milestones, right? Like, get a good recording of your pet. How about you, Joey?
I did a title splash for Brace Yourself Games recently, and I was really proud of it. It just came together really nicely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Kevin, anything that comes to mind?
It's kind of hard to explain, but basically we did a downhill mountain biking game called Descenders.
Yeah.
And it was with Rage Squid out of the Netherlands. And we had to record the sound of different surfaces beneath bike tires. And bikes are real noisy. So to get that system, apart from the bike sound itself, was really tough. So we built this like weird kind of a rig with 2 forks and no chain, and with like a kind of like a T-bar holding like perpendicular, and it was like we spin in a circle with the shotgun mic putting it at the wheel the entire time. So we could like control the speed and the isolation of the recording as well. So it was totally crazy and kind of one of those weird creative solutions to an interesting problem. So it was super fun that it worked out.
That's really cool. I think sound design is one of those things that it doesn't immediately come to mind for everybody, and I love hearing about the inner workings of it, and you guys always do awesome work. So
yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot.
We're super glad to have you back here again. Thank you for helping us out all week long.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
And so we're actually going to go ahead and just go through a few prizes real quick, rapid fire, just to let everybody know what they can win out there, because we got some stuff that is open all the way through Pac-Man World, all of these Mario games and Banjo-Kazooie stuff. So real quick, if you guys want to kind of hold up the 2 prizes we see there, we've actually got Rose of No Man's Castle being held up by Kevin here. And that is a $20 minimum donation to be entered into the drawing to win that potentially. And that comes to us from somebody's whose name I unfortunately cannot read. I believe it's like Livergram or something. I'm sorry, my eyesight is terrible. I'm bad at pronouncing names. We also have the poster that Cole is holding right now that I don't have the information on, but you can take a look at the tracker and you should be able to find everything you need to know about that one. Might be on the screen as well, so please be sure to check that out. All the way over back on the desk here, we've got some awesome more Mario prizes. We've got the Shy Guy acrylic painting here right in front of me. We also have a sticker set right here for Super Mario World, and 2 painted amiibos. We've got Rosalina as a repainted Peach, and we have a blue Yoshi here. Again, all of the information for the prizes is up on the tracker. Go ahead and check that out, gamesdonequick.com, and you can see all that information. See, look at these amiibos. They're awesome, man. I love it all. So please get those donations in. We have a few more things too that I'll just highlight on the set because they're going to be sitting here for a while. You can check them out in other interviews. We've got a Banjo-Kazooie N64, just a custom N64, super cool, as well as the Banjo-Kazooie chainmail there. So let's, okay, we're getting that zoom in action on there. We do have that awesome chainmail, which is going to be up there on the tracker, gamesdonequick.com. The Banjo-Kazooie custom N64 is a $20 minimum donation, and the chainmail, I believe, is $10, $20? I'm sorry, I'm unfortunately misreading the prompter, but I'm going to go ahead and stop floundering and throw it back over to our host, because we do have Mitch Flower Power just about ready to start up Grand Poo World 2 for you all. Let's make that happen.
Thanks, Hobbs.
Thank you very much for that interview, Jay Hobbs. We're going to take a very quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2019. I'm Skybills. I will be your host for Grand Poo World 2. Real quick, $25 for Moni. Hey guys, Moni here. This is a Juzcook appreciation donation. He worked very hard in everything about this hack, and it is surreal to see it at a GDQ. Dode is just crushing it, keep being awesome. Thank you for your